Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Chicago. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. It's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Trubisky will throw. And he's going to go down again. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
47 to Mike, 47. Check, 47.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10.
You're good. Right forward, ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Breeze leads this one with Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Ready. Yellow lady. 59. Man, I got you. Deuce.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
To throw, it's Breeze. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Switch. Kill.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Kill.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And complete. Right side to Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing now is Breeze. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now they'll run. Murray. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it. This is Murray. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Punching it in from a yard away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and it converted a second time for 6 points.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Take 4.
They go play action with Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
It's coming this way, Here we go. Recon, 132 fighter.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and that'll make it third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Alert, 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 alert. 47's a mark, boy, 47. Check, 47.
On third down, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Check 26, check 26. Check 43. 26.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Ready.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Breeze. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss.
95-56, 95-56.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
He's coming. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Kill.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 21.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Breeze now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Eddie Goldman with a sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. That sack by Khalil Mack.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. On the return is Cohen. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. Touchdown, Chicago! Trey Burton, 44 yards, as his guys can now take the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are, but that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws. They become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skilled players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
On the ground, Kamara. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, we got a second. We remind you that the Madden Championship Series is back and better than ever. August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top Madden competitors face off in Arlington, Texas for a total prize pool of $190K. Tune in and watch it, twitch.tv/EA Madden NFL, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, August 30th and 31st, and then 10:30 a.m. Eastern on September 1st to see if Skimbo can go back-to-back-to-back as a Madden Classic champion. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. They go play action. Trubisky. He'll find his tight end. That's Ben Broniker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
18.
On first down, Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. To throw again on second down. Trubisky connecting with Burton here over the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky, his second touchdown of the night. As the Bears, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Well, there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
We go 21.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They run. It's Kamara. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready? You ready? 59. Watch the curve. Watch the curve. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Showing up. 5-9.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To throw is Breeze. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking deep for Gabriel. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Kill. Opposite.
Breeze to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Open man is Michael Thomas.
This is where hustle and urgency come into play. I think you've got to get up there and spike it.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Check, 59. 9 here. 11. 59.
Now Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Watch the sled.
Back to throw, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Ready? 5'8", 59. Danny.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna